Now I'm looking at gold, right? So like if we look at gold, we've seen, and this is kind of an interesting thing, right? So we've seen the dollar pull back, and that kind of popped gold. Now the dollar's kind of caught a sideways slight bid, and gold's pulling back. But one of the interesting things is just looking at this chart. This is the level we talked about a pullback on gold coming to right down here, right around this 1900-ish area before the next move higher. And again, I'm still in the camp that gold will have a significant breakout at some point, but I think that occurs like if you look at the data and the narrative being spun by CNBC and by so many political people, it's all that, inflation's going to go right back in the box. It's going to be sub 2%. This is going to be the perfect soft landing. And the case for gold is probably only made if it's not a soft landing. So you get fear and also that inflation stays high. So at least for me, I mean, right now gold is behaving like that narrative where this is a triple top, right? So double top here, you get the big pullback, triple tops, the small pullback, and then eventually it breaks to the upside. But again, I don't know if you have any interesting ideas on gold. The only other thing I'll mention on this is I've been following silver as well, and silver's been stronger than gold, right? So again, here's a lot of annotation on the chart that I just put in, but look at that move on silver. And again, so many people are like, oh my goodness, is this the next bull market in silver? Because I think for a lot of us, we remember back in this move. This was the most incredible move I've ever traded through in silver, where silver went from $11 to basically $30. And for a commodity like silver, that was insane, that type of move. Now, the kicker here, excuse me, that was not even the big move. I apologize. The one that I traded through during this period was even crazier, from $8 to $50. So the bigger question then is silver starting this bigger breakout? And what you can do is you can go to the gold silver ratio, right? So if we go to the gold silver ratio here, we can see that on the chart, look at this trend line here. We're right into that. So we're either at support or it's beginning to break. And again, that's going to be very interesting. Now, I'm in the camp that it's not going to break. And I'll tell you why. The basics of it is that silver's gotten a much bigger bid than gold recently because inflation looks like it's coming back in the box, and economic activity, which silver thrives off of because it's also industrial, it's an industrial metal, that's gotten a big bid. But as soon as we start to question the economics of the US and whether or not we will avoid recession, that's where silver starts to underperform gold. But